Hi YCC Kids! I was just on my way to hear Bridget and Stan's story. They mentioned something about boats, so I thought I'd bring my own. Should we go and listen? Hey Stan, how are you?
Oh, hey Bridget. I'm gonna be honest, I've been quite stressed lately. Now that lockdown restrictions are going away, I have to start thinking about going back to work, and all my friends and family are going back to school. To tell you the truth, it's all making me very worried.
Oh Stan, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's completely fine and normal to feel that way. Everyone is different. Some people are excited, some people are scared, a lot of us are just somewhere in between. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But why don't I tell you a story that might help you?
Yay!
Okay, so one night after a long day of preaching, Jesus decided to get into a boat with his disciples and cross the Sea of Galilee.
This reminds me of a joke. Why did Jesus cross the sea?
I don't know, Stan. Why did Jesus cross the sea?
To get to the, actually I don't know. I was hoping you would tell me.
Right, okay. Keep listening, Stan. So, leaving the crowd behind, Jesus and his friends got into the boat and sailed out to the middle of the sea. But when they were out there, the sky went dark, the wind started to howl, and waves started to crash over the boat. The boat rocked back and forth and up and down over the waves. The storm grew stronger and stronger and more furious. The disciples were terrified. "We're going to die," they cried.
Oh no! We're going to die!
Stan? Stan, where did you go?
Bridget,
Stan!
where'd you go? It's dark, I'm scared! Bridget!
Stop!
Sorry! I pressed the wrong switch!
Oh, Bridget! Oh, that was scary, Bridget!
I'm glad you're okay, Stan. So, the disciples were panicking just like you were just now. But where was Jesus in all of this?
Did he fall out of the boat? Was he hit by lightning? Was he blown away?
No, Jesus was fast asleep. Even though the wind was howling and the waves were crashing and the boat was rocking, Jesus was still sleeping peacefully.
Wait, so how was Jesus asleep? I can barely sleep through Fran's snoring, let alone her violin practice.
It's not a violin, it's a viola!
Well, the disciples could not stand it any longer. They turned to Jesus and they shouted, "Wake up! Don't you care that we're going to drown?" With that, Jesus got up, turned to the storm and said, "Be quiet!" And immediately, the waves stopped crashing, the wind stopped howling. The sun came out and all was peaceful once again. Jesus turned to his disciples, who were now soaking wet and shaking with fear. And he said to them, "Why are you so afraid? Didn't you believe that I would take care of you?" The disciples were amazed. They turned to each other and they asked, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him."
Wait, so Jesus told the storm to stop and it obeyed him? Like the Avengers?
Yes, Jesus is God, and God is in control of everything on earth, so even the storms obey Jesus. So Stan, can you tell us the meaning of the story?
That if I yell at Fran to be quiet, she'll stop playing her violin?
Viola!
No, Stan. Try again.
Even though there are things that are scary, we don't need to be scared, because we have Jesus who is in control of everything, and he is always with us. Jesus isn't scared of anything, and he will protect us.
Exactly, Stan. So when everyone this week is going back to school or college or work, we can trust God to be with us. In the Bible, in the book of Joshua, it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go."
Yay!
Great story. Thank you, Bridget and Stan. So now we're going to make our own little calm in the storm scene. So what you need is some blue paper. You might want to have two different types because we're going to use them in a minute and you'll see why you need to. You need some yellow or brown paper or whatever other paper you find, and a white piece of paper, a stapler, a lollipop stick, some colourful pens, and a pair of scissors. Make sure when you use the scissors that your parents help you out because we don't want any accidents. So first, you want to take your little yellow or brown or any colour around there, and you want to draw a boat on it with some people in. Then you want to give your people some faces and some clothes and colour in the boat. When you're finished making them, then you want to cut them out. Then you want to take your blue paper and make some waves. And they should look a bit like this. So then you want to take your white paper and you want to split it in half, and you want to draw a storm on one half and a sunny day on the other half. So when you're finished with your pictures of a sunny and a stormy day, you want to staple these bits on to the bottom of the page. And I definitely forgot to say this, but you also need some tape to stick your lollipop sticks to the back of your boat. So when you stuck your lollipop sticks to the back of the boat, you want to put it through the two waves, and then you have a little boat going from the nice weather to the stormy weather. So that's it for this week, and if you have a go at making this, we would love to see it, so please post it on our Facebook page, but we will see you next week. Bye!